Hello, Leo. Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead. Leo, how you doing? Look, Aries and Sagittarius just exhausted me. There's a lot of energy floating about, and those two readings were a little bit off the rails. So I'm very interested to see what's going to happen in your reading today, Leo. How are you doing? I hope you're good. We do have some oracles here, and if you've been here before, you know what I'm about to say. I'm going to drop the oracles for the overall feeling for the energy of next week. Then we're going to hit it up with some tarot and find out some details about what's going on next week. Let's find out what's going on for you, Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. So if you've never been here before, welcome to this beautiful Leo tribe. There is a subscription button down in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen where I live. If you're interested in staying, I hope that you will stay. And I'm reading, if you're here real time, I'm reading for the first week of April. This is going to be after that solar eclipse, a partial solar eclipse, new moon in Aries. Tell me about Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Leo. We've got energy, power lines, card number 36. It feels like you are coming out of hiding. Maybe you haven't been literally hiding, but I feel like you are coming out of a place of maybe being by yourself, figuring things out, maybe the self-audit. We've got card number 36, which is a 9. Nines to me are hermit energy. And we've got power lines. We've got blue, which is the throat chakra. We do have the violet color, which is the third eye chakra, and we have pink, which is the crown chakra. So it feels to me that you are energized, or you're getting some downloads. You're seeing things clearer, and it feels like you're ready to speak, communicate, maybe communicate with people, maybe get back into the swing of being social, possibly. We do have a journey. It says card number 15 here. I feel like you've been through a hard journey here, Leo, is what it feels like. Maybe you're somebody who has been wandering about in the labyrinth, bumping into walls, wondering why I'm going in circles. It feels like you've been on quite a journey, but it's been a hard journey because card number 15 in the tarot is the devil energy. So it feels like you've been on some sort of really tough journey, but I want to say that it's brought you all the way to here where you have a better understanding. You're seeing things clearer. You're ready to speak up about the things that you've learned on this journey. People who have been through these hard journeys are valuable, invaluable fountains of information. Let's talk about energy. What else is coming up here? Feels like you're connected again, I want to say. You feel like you're going to be reconnecting to either yourself or to other people. Tell me about Leo. We've got a message of peace. Interesting. So we got card 35 and card 36. It feels like you're taking baby steps towards something here. We've got freedom. Card number 17 is healing. That is the star in the tarot. So I feel like there is some sort of healing that's taking place here. You might be receiving a message of peace or maybe giving one. I mean, flip it as it resonates for you. This is a general reading. So it feels like there's about to be some healing. You know, it feels like you're being healed from some sort of a really hard journey that you've been taking. You're going to be freed from the labyrinth. And the labyrinth, as you can see, you know, that if you're dropped in the top, there's really not a way out. There's no doors out here. It feels like you've been wandering around, bumping into things for a while. You might be getting some sort of message of peace. Now, this message could be from the universe. It could be from a friend. It could be from somebody who's coming at you. But maybe you're ready to deliver a message of peace. Because I'm just going to say, because it's card number 35, which is an 8, and 8 is about the self or putting hard work into something. All right. Tell me what else we've got for Leo, please. Tell me about Leo. We've got air sign. We've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could be something to do with someone who is an air sign. The message of peace that's coming, if you are not dealing with anyone who is an air sign, it could be that this message of peace is going to be very honest and super truthful, because Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius don't mince words. They're very good with their words. They have a lot of them, and somebody is about to be very honest and truthful. I'm just going to tell you as it is. And so it feels like there is somebody wants to bring some peace and reconnect is what it feels like. We have commitment. Things are getting serious. So it could be commitment to Can we try again? Can we commit to trying this friendship again? Can we commit to trying this relationship again? Can we recommit ourselves if you're already in a relationship? Maybe this is about a recommitment, but somebody is about to be really honest about wanting to have peace with you, Leo. All right. Let's look at what's going on here with the tarot, Leo. Let's get some details on it. Leo, if you're interested in a private reading or just to check out my pricing, you can go to the pinned comment below this video. And it's the one for Wizio, so you'll be able to check everything out there. Tell me about Leo, please, for the week ahead. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Leo. We've got the Nine of Swords. Interesting. There might be a little bit of worry, anxiety, a little bit of angst about reconnection here. Message of peace. Yes, you definitely are getting communication, and it's going to be in this fashion. If it's not from somebody who's an air sign, somebody who's being very clear about this message of peace. Somebody is not just coming to you and saying, look, I said I was sorry. They're saying how they're sorry, why they're sorry. Can we try this again? Is this how we can try this again? Somebody's going to be very, very clear and pointed about what they're after here. We've got the Six of Swords in the reverse. So I feel like there's been no communication between you and somebody else here. Look at all these swords. The Six of Swords being in the reverse tells me we were stuck. We were stuck in this place. We were stuck with not saying things to each other. It feels like it's all up in the head. We were trying to figure out what we're going to say to each other. It feels like there's finally going to be some communication after probably a while of being stuck. For some of you, it could be, swords for me are days. So it could be 17 days. So it could be like maybe 3 weeks or a month or something that you haven't spoken with this person. It doesn't have to be years. We do have 4 crystals here, which I see as wands, so it could be 4 weeks. Tell me more. We have the 3 of Wands. We have the Page of Pentacles. And we have the Six of Cups. Well, I'm not going to rule out that it might be a parent. Somebody who is a parent of yours, possibly someone who is your older child. It feels like it could be within a family because the Six of Cups is here. This could be the child. It could be that you're dealing with a parent, a sister, a brother. Possibly it could be a best friend. It could be somebody that you have a lot of nostalgia with. Somebody you've known since you were a child. Could be a friend, right? Could be somebody in your family. It feels like somebody wants to try and expand something here. Can we look further into the future? The thing is it feels like somebody just wants to skip to the good part. Do you know what I mean? They don't want to really, they don't necessarily want to talk about all the gory details. They just want to say, look, I am sorry. I'm sorry for this. I don't want to do it again. I think they're going to, basically, it's like a one-sided apology, I want to say. It feels like it's coming at you. It doesn't feel like it's one that you're giving. Now that I've got all these cards on the table, it feels like it's coming at you here. And I feel like you, I don't know, Leo, you feel some type of way about reconnecting with this person. Because I think you said your piece. And look, Leo, when you make a decision, you don't go back. It takes you a freaking long time. You give people chance after chance after chance after chance. And when they finally blow it for the last time, you're like, I'm done. When you're done, you're done. So I feel like this might be a situation that you've already released, right? The Nine of Swords is here with the Ace. That's like a betrayal, or somebody lied to you or really hurt you or lied to you for a long period of time, or you felt like they did. It feels like somebody wants to just skip to the good part and say, look, can't we just look out to the future? Do we have to go over every gory detail? I feel like it might be one of the terms of you reconnecting with them that you go over all the gory details, because I feel like you're going to be very interested in not getting stuck in this labyrinth again. And if you just need to be free of this person, you'll be free of this person. Tell me about this Ace of Swords, because it feels like somebody's reaching out to you and with a message of peace. Now, look, that doesn't mean there's an apology either. It just says a message of peace, like somebody saying, can we just let bygones be bygones? They don't want to go over the gory details. They just want you to say, yeah, come on back in. And they don't want to have to be accountable for any of it. Tell me about the Ace of Swords, please, for Leo. Got the King of Swords in the reverse. Yo. Let's put more cards down before I start going with the King of Swords in reverse. We got the Chariot here. Yeah. Yep. So this message of peace comes with strings attached, is what it feels like here, Leo. It feels like this Eight of Cups tells me that somebody is trying to show you their feelings, but is quite detached from them. There's things under the surface. It's like they want you to feel as though they are feeling emotional about it, but it really is coming off as rather detached, I think. The King of Swords in the reverse is not the person to be trusted. This person is highly intelligent, but they also are someone who will manipulate words, manipulate ideas. They are someone who is not about the facts or the figures. They are not about head over heart. This is someone who's into manipulation of emotion, is what it is. So it does feel like this person is coming in with a little bit of strings attached. Look, it doesn't mean, I'm not calling anybody out. I'm not saying that this person isn't necessarily not sorry. I just feel like they're not going to say sorry. They're going to try and smooth it over just a little bit, Leo, and they don't want to talk about the gory details because I feel like the King of Swords in the reverse is telling me, let's just skip to the good part. I don't want to go over the details. They're a little bit cloudy for me, and I don't really want to talk about the details. And it's usually when somebody is at fault that they don't want to really talk about it, Leo. So I feel like this person is coming in saying, look, can we just look to the future? We are friends. We are family. We've known each other forever with the Six of Cups. This could be you are their child or they are your child. Could be that sort of energy. Tell me about this Nine of Swords, please. Nine of Swords and the Three of Wands, because I feel like you don't really trust the situation. You've already let it go, or you've ended the situation. It was on your own terms. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. You haven't heard from this person in probably a year. For some of you, it's like 3 weeks or 4 weeks, but for others of you, it could be a year or 2, or maybe 3, just saying. But the Six of Wands is here. I feel like you had a really hard cycle with this person or a hard life with this person. The Six of Wands is about coming from the war, coming from the fight, and then getting your victory or success. And I feel like the only way that you got victory or success, Leo, is because you made a decision to just leave it behind. That you were trying to be patient, you were giving this person the benefit of the doubt, hoping to look forward to the future, and everything went silent because this person knows that they're at fault. It feels like they know that they were supposed to say something and they didn't, and too much time has passed now. And so what they're trying to do is just get in the vehicle, come pick you up, and can we just detach from the emotional part of it? I don't want to talk about the gory details. Tell me about the Six of Swords in the reverse. Feels like it's like you released it and just left it there. We've got the Ace of Wands. You could be dealing with an Aries, possibly. Got the Seven of Swords. You don't trust this person as far as you can pick them up and toss them. I feel like you don't really trust this person here. They might be a member of the family, or maybe they did you dirty in a business deal, or maybe it has to do with money or legacy or the family home, or it could be something you don't trust them about. And it's the Ten of Pentacles, so it could be legacy. And what I mean by that is maybe it's the will. Maybe it's the executor to the will, and it didn't go the way it was supposed to go. This person kept it all for themselves and didn't share with anybody. But it also could be someone that you were in a long-term relationship with, if you're looking at this as a relationship reading. The King of Swords in the reverse also could be a father, understand, because we do have a child here. So it feels like could be a parent-child relationship. We do have the Ace of Wands here. The Ace of Wands and the Seven of Swords is giving me the energy of, I don't know, you're pretty quick to want to get to the good part, and you're keeping something under the surface here. It feels like you don't necessarily trust this person. If we don't talk about the gory details, then I don't know if I can trust you. Tell me about the Six of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you've tried to work on this multiple times, and it feels like with the Knight of Swords, you just want to talk about the gory details. And I feel like that you're ready to just talk about it, and you're not necessarily going to mince words. I got something to say, right? There's butterflies here around the sword. I feel like you've got something to say, and it's very transformational. And this person has been trying to dodge the truth for a while, because I feel like they feel pretty guilty about the way things ended here. But I think you ended the things, because I think that you were done waiting for this person to be honest and truthful with you. I don't think much has changed, I'm just going to say. Tell me what the outcome is here for Leo. We've got the High Priestess energy. We've got the Death card. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles. The Ten of Swords is here, right? Ace and 1 is 10. Call it out and it shows up in the future here. The High Priestess is somebody who's been quite quiet, and I think that's probably an energy that you've been embodying, as you've not really been speaking with this person, because according to you, it was over. It was done. You were on to the next cycle already. You were doing your own thing. We have the Ten of Swords, and we have the Moon energy. It feels like to the other person, it's a little bit murky. It's almost like they feel that you left the door open, that maybe you do want them to follow. One more card. Tower is here. Ace of Cups, 4 of Wands. This is about a family member of sorts. So it feels like this could be a mother or a father. We've got the 4 of Wands, the home. We've got love. It feels like this is probably about a child. It could be about money and legal things, right? So it could be about the family wealth. It could be a home that needs to be split up amongst the kids. It feels like somebody is coming in to try and skip over everything. But I feel like they're going to be met with this. I feel like they're going to be met with you being the Queen of Swords. And you're going to be like, no, we're going over the details, or we're not talking about this again. I feel like this person thinks that they can just skip over it, and that, they show up to you being very stable in their finances. And maybe this is a sore point for you, that maybe you were supposed to get some of that and you didn't. Maybe this person is somebody who wasn't very honest about it. Could be a mother or father, absolutely, but it does feel like it's family related. It feels like there's about to be a tower, and I think the tower is that silence is breaking. Someone's about to break the silence that you have already ended a chapter with, and I think this is someone that you know really well. It feels like a family member to me, but it could also be somebody that you consider to be family. It feels like the tower is showing up here to shift everything. So possibly to try and bring reconnection, it feels like. I don't know. I don't know that you're going to get out of the labyrinth with this person, though. I don't know that you're going to get out of this place where we're going around in circles if they show up as the King of Swords in the reverse. This person's not ready to talk. They're not ready to be honest. So, I mean, it's totally up to you, but I'm just kind of letting you know what's out there. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for being here and watching. And if this did resonate, I'd love to hear who this story is about. I'm going to go for now, and I hope you're well. I'll be back because I'm always back. I hope you will be too. Thanks, guys, for coming out. Bye-bye.